The Pittsburgh Steelers drafted Vols quarterback Josh Dobbs in the 4th round of the 2017 NFL Draft. He watched the draft at home with his family in Alpharetta, Georgia. Dobbs started 35 games across 4 seasons at Tennessee and finished 3rd in school history in total offense, behind Peyton Manning and Casey Clausen, with 9,360 yards of offense. He led Tennessee to 3 straight bowl victories, joining Manning as the only volume quarterback to do so. The Atlanta area native was the most prolific quarterback in volume history in terms of running the football, setting single-game, single-season and career school records for rushing yards and rushing touchdowns by a QB. He's more than just a running quarterback. Dobbs is a complete player and led the second quarterback rating in 2016. His 3,781 yards of total offense during his senior season were just 8 yards shy of Peyton Manning's school record. Dobbs is known around Knoxville just as much for what he's done off the field as his triumphs on the field. He's close to completing his degree in aerospace engineering and completed summer internships with aerospace manufacturer Pratt & Whitney in West Palm Beach, FLA, and Montreal, Canada. Dobbs participated in numerous charity events and even remained close friends with a young cancer survivor he met when East Tennessee Children's Hospital patients visited a Tennessee practice. The quarterback impressed scouts at his pro day in March, and even though he forgot to eat lunch that day, still made time to take kids on a shopping spree for football gear later that night. Dobbs helped Tennessee break several bad streaks during his career, including beating Florida in 2016 to snap an 11-game losing streak in the series. He threw for 319 yards and 4 touchdowns and rushed for 80 more yards and another score in that huge win. The previous season in 2015, Dobbs led Tennessee back from a 24-3 deficit to beat Georgia for the first time since 2009 as the Vols debuted their new Nike smoky gray uniforms in style. That was another 5 TD performance for the QB as he passed for 312 yards and rushed for 118. Dobbs' breakout game came in 2014 at South Carolina when he drove the Vols down the field for 2 touchdowns in the final 2 minutes to force overtime, where the Vols picked up a much-needed win that vaulted them to their first bowl game since 2010. Dobbs was nearly unstoppable in his final 4 games as a volume, scoring 4 or more touchdowns in 3 of them. He racked up 1,585 total yards and 16 touchdowns to go with a 72% completion rate on passes in those final 4 contests.